What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Hold on, let me get some Powerade down my throat. Already stuttering. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. Welcome to all of my new subscribers. It is so nice to see that this channel is growing after being at such a standstill and floating back and forth for so long. So hello, welcome to the Enchanted Ways family. You are an official Enchanted one now. Okay, so I've been missing y'all, so I've been wanting to make a video, but at the same time, you know, I don't record all of my spells simply because I just don't think that makes sense to record every single spell that you do. My practice is my practice, and it's still personal and private, and so I'm not going to share every single moment of it. But you know, I just been trying to think, well, what can I do? Now I do have some videos in the vault because I had been thinking of starting a second channel, but the more I think about it, I'm like, no, I really don't want to start a second channel and start from scratch. I would rather just, you know, share more on this channel and let y'all get to know me better and see me, you know, in a different light, because this is Enchanted Ways at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's about magic and the occult and all of those things, but it's my life too. My life is enchanted. So it wouldn't be a stretch to just include, you know, switch it up every now and again with a vlog or something like that, because why not? So yeah, I do have some videos that I recorded like months ago. Like, well, not quite at the beginning of the year, but like, I think maybe around spring, March, something like that. I have some videos just in the vault, so y'all might see some videos go up or what have you when I'm switching things up. But I said all of that to say that, you know, I have been wanting to make some videos, but at the same time, I didn't want it to be, I didn't want to force myself to make a video on some spell work when I'm not doing any spell work right now that I want to share. You know what I'm saying? So I was just thinking today, and a topic came through, so I said, well, let me cut my camera on and say what I got to say. And so I wanted to share with you all just some advice on manifesting and how not to restrict your vision, basically. You know what I'm saying? So if you've come across manifesting or trying to learn how to manifest, you know, you may come across scripting and, you know, affirmations. I definitely, you know, I like affirmations. I personally like to do gratitude affirmations because I feel like that makes things manifest faster. And I don't know what it was the other day, because I hadn't been practicing my gratitude affirmations. I hadn't done it in a while. And I've caught cold in my shoulder. I caught cold in my shoulder years ago, but for the most part, I can go years without having any issues. But I've been experiencing night sweats. Hint, hint. If you know, you know. I'm still not ready to make an announcement on my bed, but I've been dropping hints. Okay, and like I said, if you're psychic, you're gonna pick up on what I'm saying. If you definitely that you don't even need to be psychic to pick up on. That's a huge hint. The night sweats or what have you. But you know, it's summer, so I got the AC on, so I have caught cold in my shoulder, and it has really been paining me for months now, and I hadn't been getting the best sleep, and I've been doing what I need to do, like really stretching it out and adding heat to it and everything, and so it's pretty much almost gone until, of course, if I you know, sweat and it's cold in the room. It's a battle. But anyway, for a while now though, the shoulder pain has decreased to the point, where I'm not just aching in the middle of the night. But recently, I did some gratitude affirmations that I hadn't recited my gratitude affirmations in probably some months. And I don't know if it was that or just what. I really feel like that was it, because I've been meditating and different things, and I haven't really been doing anything that different except for that. That's the one thing that I hadn't done in a while. And I practiced my gratitude affirmations, and I really got some really good sleep. So gratitude affirmations I definitely recommend, because one, when you put your affirmations in present tense, where you say I have, I am, that sort of thing, instead of versus putting it in the future, instead of saying I will, or instead of saying I'm trying, or instead of putting it in, I mean, I ain't no English professor, so it's still present tense, but you would rather say I have something versus than saying I'm healing. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to say I'm healing, because then you could just, I'm always healing. It's always something going on, and I'm always in the process of healing. You want to say I am healed, or I am in good health. You want to put it in that way. So that's something I definitely recommend. But also visualizing is, I'm sure if you've come across, you're learning to manifest, you've come across visualizing, but you don't want to restrict things. You know what I'm saying? It's a fine line between really thinking of what it is that you want, what lifestyle it is that you want, where do you see yourself living, what zip code, what, and I'm gonna come back to that, but just I'm gonna just keep going so I won't lose my train of thought. But what zip code, what house, what what type of neighbors, what type of car, what does your spiritual practice look like? Like, when you're thinking of yourself, when you are at that point where you feel like you have arrived, where you have reached the mountaintop, what does it look like? What does your house look like? How is it decorated? What type of dishes do you eat off of? Where do you shop? Where do your kids go to school? Or if your kids are grown, what spouse do they have? Or what partner do they have? And now that's not to say, I do want to point this out, because some people can be guilty of this, and I'm going to go ahead and step on somebody's toes. I don't care. Okay, you don't want to live vicariously through your children. You don't want to forget that your children are individuals, and they have their own dreams and their own destiny and their own path to walk. Because I know some parents can get caught in that trap where I want my child to be a doctor, I want my child to be this, and your child wants none of those things, and it's not meant for them to have those things. They have their own individual path. So I'm not saying visualize your child's life for them in such a way that is no longer their life. But what I am saying, you do, at the very least, you want to see your child to be successful. You want your child to be happy. You want your child to have people in their life that treat them well. What I'm saying, things of that nature. So, fitting them into that. What type of friends do you have? Where do you shop? Where do you travel? Again, what does your spiritual practice look like? What books do you read? Like, what does your life look like? And of course, the more detailed you can get, the better. But at the same time, you don't want to restrict your manifestation. You still want to be open-minded. You still want to have faith that your higher self, the universe, the divine, whatever it is that you believe in, you want to still give it room to do what it's going to do, because life does pleasantly surprise us at times. Life is good for throwing us curveballs and knocking us on our ass, and sucker punching us. But it also pleasantly surprises us, and you want to leave room for that with your manifestations and with your visualizations. And so it's a fine line between going into detail, and I'll go back to the zip code thing. You know what I'm saying? It would be better to, you want to think of the essence of your visualization. You want to think of the essence of your manifestation. Okay? Because you might get caught up in that zip code, not realizing that zip code really ain't really, it's really not where you want to be. It's really not what it's cracked up to be. It's really not what you think it is. But because you know, through your research on Zillow or what have you, you think this is where you want to be, and it's not. And so it would be better to visualize, well, what is the neighborhood like? Is it quiet? You know, does your house have a nice view? You know what I'm saying? Again, your neighbors, do they stick to them? Okay, everybody want different things. Some people don't want neighbors that's gonna knock on their door over the casserole. I'm not eating this shit. And then others, you do want that. You do want community. You do want to have neighborly neighbors and very old school. And you know, I can knock on your door in the middle of the night or something if I'm having an emergency, and you can knock on mine. You know, some people want that, and you know, there's nothing wrong with that. Everybody wants what they want, and so you don't want to get caught up in the details. I want to say minutia to be fancy, but I don't know if I'm using it right. I'm gonna have to look up that word. You know how it's vocabulary. You be trying to expand your vocabulary, and it's just certain words that no matter how many times you look them up, for the life of you, you cannot remember the definition. That's one of those words, but I think I used it right. I'm gonna look it up any damn way. But you don't want to get so caught up in the detail. It's like when people are manifesting, you know, their ideal mate, and so we can throw that out there too, because I'm sure, you know, love is a hot topic. That's the top 3 folks want to know. Love, money, and revenge when it comes to spells. Love, money, and revenge, honey. That's all that matters. But think about manifesting your ideal person. How some people get so caught up in the details that you forget the essence of what you want. You know what I'm saying? You want a man that's going to treat you well. You want a man that's going to provide for you. You want a man that's, you know, going to love you, worship the ground you walk on. If that's what you want. Again, everybody wants something different, but you want all of these different things. And okay, you have it. It's here. You've got the Fabergé egg, but it came in a brown paper bag. And so you're going to throw the whole package away. You're going to throw the gift away because the package, it wasn't wrapped in the package that you wanted. You didn't get caught up in the package. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he wants 6'6", and he wants this, and he wants that. But he was all of the things that you actually wanted, that would have made you happy, that you would have been on cloud 9. Y'all would have, you know, lived happily ever after. But it didn't come in the package that you were looking for. You don't want to restrict your manifestations in that way. And so that's what I mean by focusing on the essence, okay? And not restricting your manifestations and allowing for, first of all, destiny. Because you have already, before you got here, set certain things up. That mama you got, that daddy you got, them siblings you got, the family you've incarnated, that's destiny. You decided that when you was off up in the ether somewhere, writing your contract, your soul contract down, that, okay, I want certain things, but I'm going to have to incarnate through this bloodline, in this country, under this religion, under this law. All of these things are the things, because it's going to give me the tools that I need to build the rest. You know what I'm saying? So some things are absolutely already written in the stars. You know, it's the same. You know, you can look at destiny in life like genetics. Some things are what they are. Okay, you are the height that you are. You are the complexion that you are. Your hair grows up out of your head the way it don't. Cause some of y'all, some folks, you know, some male pattern baldness. Y'all got a little horseshoe going on. It's cool. Okay, you know, work it out. You ain't got to put no weave on unless you want to. Okay, you know, they doing wonders now. They said the women ain't gonna be the only ones, but these lace fronts out here fooling the children. We gonna get some little stuff put up on our bald spot too. Okay, and now I mean I don't fault you, because everybody doesn't have a nice shaped head. Everybody don't have the Michael Jordan peanut or whatever you want to call it, the little nice milk dud head. I don't know what you want to call it. Everybody don't have a nice shaped head to pull off a bald head. So I get it. Do what make you happy, honey. But that's like destiny. It is what it is. Now I know they doing wonders with science and breaking folks' bones to make them taller and not child, please. Now, far be it for me to tell you what to do, but I don't recommend nobody having surgery for fun. I don't know about y'all, but I don't like sitting up here, well, I need you to watch this little video about how you might die or how you might be permanently paralyzed, you know, from taking this anesthesia and all of this foolishness or whatever, you know, whatever. And it's for something I need. I don't want to see that video when I need the procedure. I damn sure ain't finna watch that video for fun. But listen, y'all do you. Your child, if you short, get a personality. Okay, learn some jokes, child. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Everybody can't be 6 foot. Everybody don't want to be, and everybody don't want a tall man either, or woman. Every different strokes for different folks. Get in where you fit in. All of this surgery and everything, child, where is the self-love? Y'all need to light some self-love candles and see what that do for you before you get up here and let these doctors play guinea pig with your ass, breaking your bones to make you taller and all of these things. It's bigger fish to fry out here. It's way more things in the world that need our attention than a bunch of pseudo tall people walking around. But I digress. Like, you know, that's your destiny. Your height, you're not going to change those things. And it's just like with genetics. Okay, that's that. And then there are those genetic switches, for lack of a better word, where you are genetically predisposed to certain diseases and different things. But if you were to live a certain lifestyle, you don't have to worry about those things. So it's the same way when it comes to your spiritual being and your spiritual life. Some things are destiny. You're going to go through them. It's no avoiding them. And then there are other things that are left to interpretation. And so those things that are left to interpretation, you don't want to limit and restrict yourself and cut off blessings because you didn't got caught up in the detail and you've forgotten the essence of what it is that you want. So I'm not going to make this video too long. I know I got off a little bit of tangent. I know the way I talk sometimes can you know, I don't know if it's called stream of consciousness or what have you. Sometimes it might be a little hard to follow me. I don't know. But I hope you got what I was saying, and I hope that helps. And I hope me and my neck being like this ain't too much of a distraction. But I'm chilling, honey. Sitting out here getting a kick out of watching Shira 7. You know what I'm saying? because I just get a kick out of watching her videos and things. A channel I've rediscovered. Because I'd come across her a long time ago because of her spiritual channel, her occult channel, or what have you. And then I learned, oh, she got another channel. And so, you know, whatever. But you know how it is. You grow in and out of your subscriptions sometimes, or your channels. It's like your phases. You forget about some people. You know, it just is what it is. But yeah, I'm just sitting up here. I thought the title was so funny. I said, let me see what is going on. Are you desperate for dust? She is a trip. She don't be lying about everything, though. I'll give her that, you know. But whatever. Yeah, I'm just sitting up here chilling, laying down, about to go fix my chillins some leftovers. Okay, some dirty rice and some baked chicken that I had made. Because I'm not trying to cook tonight. I'm not going to cook. I'm not going to cook tonight. You understand? I get tired of cooking every night, and so I don't. You know, but it's hard. It's hard, okay? Leave a leave a drumstick in the chat if you feel my pain. If you got some hungry hippos in your house, and it's like, what leftovers? You try your best to cook enough food so that there can be leftovers, and it still ain't good enough. Okay, welcome to the beauty of having boys. Okay, growing boys, child. I never used to understand. Well, no, it's not that I didn't understand. I just thought it was funny. And I guess I kind of didn't understand as a kid when I'd hear my mama say, I'd rather clothe you than feed you. I get it now. Oh, do I get it? It's like, I would really have to cook. Cause see, I mean, not to toot my own horn or whatever, but I can't cook. You know what I'm saying? And so they want multiple portions, and I'm not going to deny them. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I like to see my children eat and eat well, you know. But I really would have to cook like I'm cooking for the holidays if I didn't want to cook every day. And I don't want to do that. Child. Oh, YouTube asked me in a survey not too long ago, do you cook 30-minute meals? No, I don't. I don't have that luxury. I wish I did, but no. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna feed these chillins. Mine ain't back to school yet. Oh, I guess y'all happy that y'all kids back in school. I don't know. I'm trying to milk this summer vacation for all it's worth. My kids going back regular time after Labor Day the way God intended. And I ain't mad at it, okay? So, for those of y'all that had to send y'all children back all early, I don't know whether y'all happy about it or sad, but I'm glad I ain't got to do it, so. Yeah, whatever. I will see y'all later. Make sure you subscribe. Click the notification bell. Leave that chicken. Leave some type of food emoji in the chat if you feel my pain. That the people in your house, just what leftovers. Okay? What leftovers. Alright. And make sure you like the video. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.